good thing about being the last startup is I can keep talking forever without any time limit, I guess. So I'm Shiva Kindali. I just moved from Princeton University. Before starting trucerts, I was teaching there mostly algorithms, complexity theory, and game theory. These concepts nicely come together in the blockchain world these days. So let's start with the global problems. Here is a global problem where more than 25% of academic achievements are falsified to potential employers, and this creates lots of inefficiencies. For example, if you are a professional and if you want to get your education credentials or employment credentials verified, there is a high delay. It usually takes 2 months, and that creates lots of disincentives for verification, and people often do not verify these, and that creates more fraudulent certificates that are being populated in the society. For example, here is an online website where you can buy any degree from any university that you want for just $100 with the next day shipping. So talk about affordable education, right? So I bought one for myself too. It is a fake degree. So feel free to buy it. So how many of you have seen this movie? So it's called Catch Me If You Can. So if you have seen this movie, you know that this fraud is in almost all the areas, especially lawyers, doctors, and pilots. In these cases, you are literally putting your life in their hands, right? Doctors, lawyers, and pilots. So it's a very important problem, and almost many high-profile news comes in these areas almost every month. So you probably know about the Yahoo CEO in 2012 who faked his credentials in his resume. So it is an ideal solution. We need a tamper-proof solution that's efficiently and independently verifiable, interoperable API for all the universities, and learners control their data. That means this falls under this self-sovereign identity. So we are focusing on self-sovereign credentials. So why blockchain? You already know all these basic features of a blockchain. And we give a very simple solution. The university issues a degree using their registrar system, and we integrate the system with the registrar so that the certificate is created and emailed to the recipient, and the hash of that file will be stored on the blockchain. So this comes to the previous question half an hour ago, where how do we store the public data on private data on a public blockchain? We simply store the hash value, so it's the privacy is preserved here, and employers can verify this instantaneously. We created a new blockchain because of the existing scalability problems. Several other companies tried to solve the same problem on other blockchains, but they quickly hit the scalability problem, and that essentially killed their startups. And so our underlying coin is called Euler coin, named after the famous mathematician, and we built a complete hiring platform on top of that. Once you create your profile on our platform, we match your profile with the existing job descriptions, and we make the entire hiring process much more efficient. So here is a quick puzzle for you. What's common among all these brands or companies? So all these companies started as a simple brand, and now they became a part of our vocabulary. For example, Google it, FedEx it, and both Photoshop and image and so on. So we are planning to become the next word in your dictionary. So please update your dictionaries. So that's the usage. Send me your trucerts is the future where you ask for somebody's resume. Instead of asking for a resume, you can just ask for trucerts. So please update your dictionaries, and thank you.
So how are you guys securing your blockchain?
Sorry?
How are you securing your blockchain? What do you do for the mining protocol, things like that?
So it's a public blockchain. We released it 6 months ago, and we have hundreds of miners already.
What are you using? Proof of work, proof of stake? How are you actually securing?
It's a proof of work, but we used a new hash puzzle, which is ASIC resistant. So we don't allow ASICs on our network, so that it's more democratized, or more distributed.
I think it's a great idea. The question I have is, you've got trucerts, and I like the transition there at the end. What prevents LinkedIn or Glassdoor from becoming your UPS to FedEx, or the next copy machine for Xerox?
Yeah, great question. In fact, exactly those two companies we are actually in negotiation to partner with them. So they are happy to partner with them than building their own solution, because ours is a public blockchain with all the scalability and optimized for this particular use case, so they are very excited to partner with them. We are partnering with hiring companies and Glassdoor and LinkedIn and other recruiting agencies.
And how many qualifications have you currently got hashed and stored on your chain, do you know?
Yeah, so we have 50 universities currently on our platform, and 5,000 job postings and 25,000 professionals have created their profile on our web page.
So that's a great question Simon brings up. So let's say I've got a degree and I think you said Georgia Tech, here's where you're from. So you're validating that I went to Georgia Tech, but are you able to validate that I'm a PhD, or rather that I'm an undergrad, or for that matter, that I was an MIS student versus, no offense to anybody in the audience, liberal arts student, right?
Yeah, so when Georgia Tech issues a certificate, they issue that in a standard format. There is a standard format called trucerts. So it's a readable format. It's a file with your name, your degree, your year of graduation, and so on. So it's a readable format. If you copy paste that on our verifying portal, it will compute the hash value and check it with the existing blockchain. So it verifies all those credentials. Not only that, in the case of employment verification, it will also verify your micro credentials, what kind of skills you achieved and what kind of projects you worked on. Also, coming back to your previous question, we actually had released an API where you can put a link next to your LinkedIn profile for each of your individual credentials, so that it will, with one click, you can verify it on your credentials on the blockchain. So we released that API for everyone.
Who maintains all that, right? Degrees are changing, things like that from the educational institutions. Are you owning that? Or?
That's the beauty of it. Nobody owns that in any sense. The learners control their data. Once the university issues the certificate, that's emailed to you, and you are in control of that. And whenever you're applying for jobs, you just send that file to the potential employer, and they'll verify it independently. So there is no centralized authority anywhere except for the first point.
Hello, Block World. We're about to begin our final keynote, titled User Experience on the Blockchain, with Dominic Tancredi, co-founder and CEO at Dom and Tom. Please head on over to the main stage for our final keynote of Block World.
So it's truly decentralized in that sense.
And you're live. Final question for me anyway is, what does your revenue look like over the last 6 months?
In the last 6 months, we made around $500,000. As I mentioned, we have two revenue streams. One is this subscription model for the universities and employers, and other one from this AI matching algorithm. We match the job profiles, professional profiles with the job postings using AI, and when the company finally hires somebody, we take some percentage of their first year salary. So we are reducing the hiring time from 4 to 6 months to 2 to 3 weeks because of better matching algorithms and better credential verification. So please feel free to mine the coin if you want. It's completely public and decentralized in all the true sense.